People of color for me is the transition of life, the growth that we do. We constantly grow, we fight for things. We never stagnate. We get anything in this world. My name is Sean, Generation X. Why I think black is so dope, being engineers of life.
Okay, because I was about to say, I feel like people try to group the black existence under the POC umbrella.
When it's convenient.
When it's convenient, absolutely. When we're fighting for the liberation and they get to kind of tag along and wants to make room for all the stuff that we're fighting for. But when it comes to very specific issues with us, then it's like, oh no, those are black issues. So
Right.
let's be very specific.
Right.
Black is a very different experience. Oh hey, I'm Ronnie Bradley. I am from Generation Y, and the reason that black people are so dope is because our essence, it's undeniable. Period. Simply, period. That's on period.
Around dark skin, when my sister's dark, most of my closest friends are dark women, and they're all beautiful, no matter what shade they are. But I think we don't see enough of that representation. It's always a fair skin, light skin.
My name is Gene, I'm Generation X, and why I think black culture is so dope is because, we just are. There is no other culture that's emulated more on the planet.
It's funny that you said that because when I said people of color, the first thing that popped into my head was dark skin. And that's a real big thing. It's huge.
Hi, my name is Crown Sugar, and I'm from Generation Y. And why I think black people are so dope is because our culture is so rich and full of love and history, and we just embody greatness in everything that we do. And that alone is something to be recognized.
I wasn't going to jump into the heavy right away. I was going to wait just a little longer, but it's all good. It's she's probably saying, all right, I'm down there. I'm going to go a less serious route. When you said people of color, I don't know why, but Kelly Rowland's coffee video just popped into my head. And I'm just like, I just love song trash. Song is trash. But the video, I just liked the all shades of black skin and the nude and the chocolate and the dark brown bathing suits and stuff. That it was just hot to me. So every time people of color, that image popped into my head. Everything, that popped into my head right away.
It's funny that you said that because when I said people of color, the first thing that popped into my head was dark skin. And that's a real big thing.
Yeah.
It's huge. I'm not of darker skin. In the gradient of us, I don't fall under dark skin, which I think is whack, but however, whatever. But I feel like a lot of us, especially us with darker skin, have it really bad. We get it really, really bad.
You know what, that's fascinating because now that you say you thought of the music video, all last night I spent watching just a bunch of Afrobeat videos with my Congolese and Nigerian friend that I went to college with. And all we watched were videos that had dark-skinned women. And then it hit me. So I was like, holy shit. This is very intentional of them to have dark-skinned women as a love interest. Yeah. And I was just like, wow, we're starved of dark-skinned women content.
Personally, not because you're personally, you two know me well, that's one of my biggest issues what I see on television or entertainment is the black woman being the interest of many different cultures' love. And it drives me a little insane. I always comment on it.
Right, like a white man.
It ruins the movies for me. So on your topic, touching that with me, and to cut you off real quick, the people of color for me is the transition of life, the growth that we do. We constantly grow, we fight through things. We never stagnate. We get through anything in this world, and we do it with pride.
That's true.
Yeah, you know, I and just to piggyback off of Ronnie, when you're saying that it's intentional, I think, I really wish more people in mainstream music would do that, or in the industry period would do that, because it's, you know, no disrespect and no shade to my lighter complexion sisters and brothers, but, you know, I grew up around dark skin women. My sister's dark. You know, most of my closest friends are dark women, and they're all beautiful, no matter what, you know, shade they are. But I think we don't see enough of that representation. It's always a fair-skinned, light-skinned black woman, and that is what is put on a pedestal as beautiful. Whereas I'm the opposite. I look for the darkest sisters and the darker brothers in the room versus the lighter skinned and the fair skinned women. So I think we need more of that. And it's interesting that what videos were you watching?
Just a bunch of Afrobeat videos. Have y'all heard of Tiwa Savage?
No, I have not.
So Tiwa Savage. So I'm sure you guys.
Don't laugh with it. Don't laugh with it. Not at all. Don't laugh with it.
I'm dead. But like Tiwa Savage, she's a dark-skinned African sister. I forget where she's from. Nigeria, maybe. She has Nigerian swag, and I hope it's not wrong because Nigerians are like very prideful, and they're like, ours is ours, and if she's not, then I'm gonna feel very silly. But Tiwa Savage, fine as hell, and dark skin, giving me so many looks, fashion, giving me sex appeal, and no, it was just, oh my fucking God. She was like,
Make every color beautiful.
right, she like,
Dark skin on that blue couch.
I'm making it glow.
period. Okay. I think this is royal blue, if you will.
I was going to say electric blue.
Electric, royal. Oh, wait, that went left. But Tiwa Savage, particularly,
her first name?
Tiwa, T-I-W-A. Yeah, T-Y-W-A. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know a lot of her music, but there was one. She's on Beyonce's The Gift, Lion King soundtrack.
Yes.
So that might be where you saw her from. But she has a song out that's really popular, and she did a bunch of like really traditional African hairstyles, like the skinny braids that like poke out. Absolutely, very traditional, like African schoolgirl. I thought that shit was so sexy, and it was just like this scene where a bunch of older African men were sitting at a table, which I don't know. Every African dinner I've been at, there's always like a tablecloth, and it's always super elegant, even if it's just a casual dinner. But she was the snack on the table. She was winding her waist on the table, and I was just like, gorgeous, fucking gorgeous. And I just didn't realize how much I was starved of just seeing a black woman embrace her sexuality. You know what I mean? I feel like black women, darker skinned women are hypersexualized in a weird fetishy way, in a way that's not like beautiful, that people who are, I guess, are more white aligned get to be viewed as like sexy or desirable. It's more like animal beast sexy, and it's like primal, and it's very nasty in my opinion. But I don't know, she was just like, I was like, oh shit, this is like a sexy ass dark skinned woman who, like, I think we would be remiss to not acknowledge you know, how just because you have dark skin doesn't mean like you fall under like African features or black features. You know, because there's like featureism where it's just like, oh, people like dark skin if you have like a curly, loose curl pattern, exotic, or like tiny European features. Or like tiny European features on like dark skin, which is like, all that shit is beautiful.
Right.
But I'm not trying to all lives matter this. I'm talking about the reason that we're so fascinated with these like beautiful dark skinned women is because we don't see them a lot. And so we're like,
Right.
But I'm team. I'm team. I don't overlook them.
absolutely, absolutely. In mainstream media.
Yeah, they push that a lot, and especially now, I've been seeing a lot of. It's like every TV show has an interracial couple. It's like it's not okay to have a black family.
Two black.
And if they are two black people, they are not dark skinned. I don't know if I've ever seen a show. I'm probably over exaggerating, but a show with people with like black people with the skin color of Ducky.
You gotta go
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they are pushing it.
Yeah, two dark skin parents.
Yeah, man.
You
Like,
gotta go back to those. But even if you look at those shows, as time progressed, they brought in that cultural, racial, different child somehow popped in.
Literally a biracial child pops out of nowhere. Just delivered from Amazon. Just,
And you're like, whose child is that? And you can't even figure it out.
It's like-
even if there's different strokes, they had to bring in a white child to balance out that black family. That was in.
why do y'all think that is?
Because I think it's more. And it gets to them. They start to feed into it. They gotta cater to this audience now. This audience is more majority.
They don't want to saturate America with the blackness. That's what it is. That's what it is.
for black lives to really to matter. I feel like you have to include. That's the way that they make it seem. I feel like black isn't okay unless a little bit of white is sprinkled on top. Right. And it's like
Oh no! It's okay, but it's okay if it's projected in a different light, in the negative. Trauma, crime, drugs. That's okay. They open the floodgates. Bring on the black people. Come on in. That's what's all here.
It's the biggest fight for us to try to show our culture the way we view it. We can never show it that way. We always gotta saturate it. We gotta always either overdo it. We gotta put out crime. I gotta be the drug dealer in the block. I gotta be the drug dealer in the hood. I can't put out a natural cultural film or any information about us without we have to overextend ourselves. Where it's not even relatable anymore.
hell no. And a lot of that shit it's relatable, but
It's not relatable. It's what we see, what we became accustomed to. I mean, it's relatable.
right, that's what I was gonna say. I mean,
Relatable means
a lot of this shit was
I said
put
it,
on us.
accept it, and I adore this.
Right.
That's relatable. I adore what I see. Like, I can do this every day. I can wake up to this every day. I love this. Well, if it's something that we became accustomed to, we want to get away from that. Like we on in the car. I don't like going too much because of this. Because of what it constantly saturates itself with the rotation and the same efforts with the same results. It's killing. It kills your soul. It kills your soul, and you need your soul to live. I want to live, so I gotta find different ways. Now we find different conduits. This is something you can do in there. There's different conduits of doing it now. As you grow, you learn.
Yeah.
And this is tired of the same cycle. That's what this film is doing as well.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of my argument with Jay when we took that film. A lot of my argument just particular little things. It drives me crazy, but